metal conservative. We will fight corruption wherever it may be. Keep listening for more.
Sexy lady. Open Gangnam Style. Sexy lady.
Open Gangnam Style. Open Gangnam Style. Yeah. Open Gangnam Style. Hey, what's going on, guys?
What up?
I know what you're thinking. That's not a metal song. But it's so damn catchy, we had to play it for you.
You just gotta roll with it.
It's amazing. Sexy lady. Oh, open condom style.
That's what I thought he was
I know,
saying.
I thought he was saying open condom style.
I mean, that's kind of like, okay, open
It's
condom
like,
style.
it's like Obama with our economy in the world. It's open condom style. Our economy's going to crap. It's got the clap. Alright, what's going on, guys?
What's
so,
happening?
I'm
What's
JD,
happening?
man. I'm JD. I'm here with my co-host, Joe.
We are full metal conservative.
Full Metal Conservative. And, you know, we have not made a show in a little while. But, so we're, like, back on here and stuff. Sorry about us not doing our blog. We got some messages and stuff. We had some people on here that were wanting us to continue. So, we're back.
We are back.
Hopefully you'll enjoy this. But anyway, what are we going to talk about here? I have no idea. We're just talking to
All right,
talk.
well,
I mean, a
we've
lot of
got-
stuff's been going on.
We've got a lot of
A lot.
stuff going on. We're gonna try to get through it as quick as we can.
Yeah,
First
I mean,
things first.
you know, in and out the door. We'll run out the back door. You know, whatever.
come into the front door.
We'll come in the
start
front door.
screaming.
We'll climb in your windows. We'll snatch your people up. You know, we might try and rape them, but just hide your kids and hide,
Hide your wife and hide
You know,
your
you best
husband.
hide your husbands because we raping everybody out here.
You know, at least in Lincoln Park. So, we got the election going on.
Yes, we do.
And it's been pretty crazy.
It
I
has
think,
been nuts.
You know, Obama has been very
Oh,
respectful
God.
to
He has
Romney.
been. He has been the epitome of respect in the sense of.
Let me just say this: Joe
Okay, here
Biden
we
is
go.
a perfect gentleman,
Oh man, that guy. I would let him.
paragon of virtue.
Oh man, he is just the way that he speaks with words and that smirk and that laugh.
That laugh, that gentle.
It's such a
loving
playful,
laugh.
it's such a playful, loving laugh. It's like,
laughing at the suffering of Americans.
oh, he's just, you know, opening his arms up, you know, and just hugging all of us while we're dying slowly.
It just makes you feel warm and
It really
fuzzy.
does, you know, and it's just, it takes the real sting out of the horrible, reckless spending from his, Mr. Obama, I guess you could say,
Yes.
his
Our
supreme
suicidal
leader,
cab driver.
our suicidal cab driver.
So we got a few.
And that was
things-
not a racist comment, by the
No,
way.
it wasn't,
For all you
because-
people that are like, oh my god, that was a racist comment. It was not a racist comment.
He's not
So,
Pakistani.
Shove it up your butthole.
So we got a few
All right,
things.
let's get
here.
on topic. Let's get
All
on
right,
topic.
number one. Okay,
All right.
endorsements. You got some really big endorsements.
Oh man,
Honey Boo Boo has come out for Obama.
if I did not support Obama already, I do now.
The
Because
special juice.
Honey Boo Boo's special juice is gonna help Obama win.
Yeah. So,
And then free sketty and butter for everyone.
oh yeah.
Free sketty and butter for. Let's redistribute all the free sketty and butter. We're gonna
What is okay?
We're gonna
now,
read a
a lot of people are watching Honey Boo Boo, and maybe some of you who live on the dark side of the moon in a world called reality don't watch Honey Boo Boo like me.
Honey
So
baby
what-
child.
What is Honey Boo Boo?
Honey baby child.
Okay, what is this sketty? That they
All right,
make on
sketty
the
and
show?
butter is freaking disgusting, by the way. All right, so what sketty and butter is, it is a bowl of literally noodles, all right? I guess like spaghetti noodles. And it is covered in butter. They take a big thing of butter, not a stick, but a whole thing, a pack, like of sticks. Put it in the microwave and melt it.
Okay,
Then they pour ketchup inside the butter.
ketchup.
In the butter, and they stir it up.
Oh.
And then they dump it over noodles that they cook in the microwave. Instead of, like, you know, cooking them on the stove, they do it all in the microwave. And then she serves them to everyone, and that's supposedly their favorite. That's the Honey Boo Boo's favorite meal.
So who is Honey Boo Boo?
All right, the Honey Boo Boo. Like, if you've heard of Toddlers in Tears, it's a totally messed up show. It's like every pedophile's dream, freaking creepy. like,
And they get, like,
little
3-year-olds,
girls
right?
with caked on, 3-year-olds with caked on makeup walking around out there. Look, I'm all for, whatever, if you want to empower yourself, that's great, but there's age limits for things, and, I'm not speaking here against beauty contests and stuff like that, whatever, but child beauty contest is just freaking disgusting, and it shouldn't be there, and it doesn't empower the children or make them feel good about themselves. It's a bunch of horrible moms. It's a circus show, and all they're doing is using their children, exploiting them, and getting money. But anyway, off subject. I'm going to get back on subject, but Honey Boo Boo Child was a star on Toddlers and Tiaras. Really weird. It was so bizarre that they got their own reality show, and it's called Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. It comes on TLC. Very, very weird show. Her whole family's crazy. Her mom is basically, her face is just a beanbag with eyeballs. That's all it is. It's a beanbag with eyeballs. At first I was like, oh my gosh, turkey, but no, it's a beanbag with eyeballs.
Well, I was just like watching a clip of it, and I see her mom in the audience, and her
They
girls.
fight over Cheetos Puffs off the floor, and she sleeps with a pet pig. Okay,
Well, like, she's
they make the
she's
jersey.
like walking around on the stage, and the judges are looking at her, and all I see is her mom in the back grabbing her own belly and saying, "Grab it, work it,
It's like, work it, smooch it, work it, smooch it." All right, I am sorry, but they make meth heads, white meth heads that live in trailer parks, look like the best people of society. They make them look like they're just movie stars, like beautiful people. They're beyond trashy. They make the Jersey Shore look intelligent.
Okay.
They make people from all walks of life, all trashy people, all races, look intelligent. They are the most backwoods of the backwoods.
All right, now
They live in, I think it's Alabama or somewhere like that.
I
I'm
think it
not
was
sure.
Georgia.
That's Georgia. That's what it is.
That's
Sorry
Georgia.
to all you Alabama
Georgia.
people. I'm not saying anything bad about Georgia.
Georgia on
But
my
you
mind.
people need to do something about Honey Boo Boo, because she is giving you guys a bad reputation.
Boycott. All right,
Boycott
so-
Honey Boo Boo.
Now here we go. Okay, so Obama gets Honey Boo Boo to support him, and that's good. Apparently that's going to help his poll numbers.
It's gonna help him win.
So, and Romney,
All the meth heads are gonna go out in record numbers this year. Yeah, let's get this president in office. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I know what you're saying, man. We're gonna get him in there. We're gonna get him in there, even though he took our germs.
well, Romney got an endorsement from Meatloaf.
Meatloaf.
And what can we say? He would do anything for love except for vote for Obama. Okay,
Oh,
so
my God.
apparently they did a rally, and Meatloaf showed up and said, "Whoa!"
And then Obama was like,
Meatloaf.
"Oh my God."
Yeah. And apparently they had fireworks going off. Meatloaf sings America the Beautiful with Mitt Romney, which I don't know if Mormons can harmonize, but
Mitt Romney.
there you go.
Mitt Romney can harmonize. He's got a beautiful Mormon voice.
That's right.
It's so pretty.
Joseph Smith was
Joseph
cry.
Smith is so proud of him with all their little spirit children.
So, in an amusing coincidence,
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, Mormons are weird. Whatever, I don't hate you guys. If any Mormons are listening,
show
that-
the love.
yeah, showing the love. But they're bizarre compared to some of the traditional beliefs and religions and things like that. But let's just say this: I would rather have a Mormon in the White House than a moron. So let's get Obama out of the White House.
True.
I'm not a big Mitt Romney supporter. I'm not even a fan of him in a lot of ways. Nothing to do with his Mormonism, totally political views. But at the same time, I do believe Romney has a better direction for this country than Obama does. And he will slow down the car that is just rolling out of control straight for a hurtling wall while we're all screaming and on fire and about to die and explode.
So, what does that wall look like? Well, currently the debt is at 16 trillion plus. It's just going up.
And we asked Obama, we were like, Obama, what is this exactly? And he was like,
We have a deficit that needs to be paid down.
oh, really?
Now, how are we going to pay that down? That's my question.
Well, you know how we're going to pay it down? The same way they all believe, by
And we could spend as much as we wanted.
they can spend as much as they want.
Well, apparently that's like digging yourself out of a hole, which digging involves going down.
Yes, we can.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
we-
unemployment's at 7.8. Anybody here actually believe that?
Okay, this is the thing. It is ridiculous because this is the truth. You can look it up. No matter what you are, what you believe, just look this crap up. They all claim that unemployment is at this certain percentage rate. Unemployment is way higher because they have not factored in. Mitt Romney's right about this. They have not factored in people that have been out of work for over a year. In every single unemployment rate study, they do not factor in people that have been out of work for over a year.
Right.
So in reality, unemployment is way higher than this. I know a lot of my friends have been out of work for over a year. There are people out there that I know with very high education, great, they went to great colleges.
They got engineering
Yeah,
degrees.
engineering
They
degrees,
got education. They got higher education.
but they can't get jobs anywhere, and I have friends that are getting out of college, they can't get jobs.
Yeah.
Literally, there are people out there, very highly educated, working at McDonald's. That is not working for us. When Obama's saying that he's creating new jobs, he's opening up positions and helping certain companies, but all the companies that he's helping are all, companies that nobody wants to work at because the jobs pay crap.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh, I've got jobs for you. Well, you don't have good jobs for us, I'll tell you that. The job rates keep dropping over and over and over. Then he says that they're up. We have this.
I got a friend, who's got some family members that are involved with one business in particular that does natural gas. They just laid off 75 people last week.
Yep.
Just last week.
Sounds about right.
I mean, ask yourself a question: Are 7.8% of your friends unemployed? Because I have to say it's more like 50% of some of the people I know are unemployed.
Well, it's not just I would say 50% are unemployed, but we see underemployed people everywhere.
Right.
People are not being appreciated for their job skills. They're not getting positions that they need. We're seeing more and more people have to accept and take crap jobs, barely making it over and over. And, whatever, if you have a job anywhere, that's great. And every job is good. I'm not criticizing people that work at McDonald's or anything like that. Any job is an honorable thing, to be out there in the workforce. Yeah, at least you're trying. But the fact is that we should have better positions opened for us. And this man in the White House, the Führer, I should say, of the left, is basically making it so hard for companies and people to open up jobs and to make jobs. He's putting so many regulations and so many things down on so many people, and he's making the price of gas go up and all this by not letting us drill, by making us have to purchase from certain things, putting companies through hoops over and over. And then on top of all of that, he's in bed with all these corrupt organizations. So you could sit there and be like, oh, well, he's the guy that's fighting Wall Street. Actually, he's in bed with Wall Street. The man is freaking corrupt. He's only making sure that bad businesses succeed. He is literally taking and using the bailouts for his advantage.
Solyndra,
Tesla,
all these other.
He's like, okay, I'll give you
companies
this.
that were
What's
supposed
messed
to
up
succeed.
is a lot of these companies that he has given money to that went under. He took payouts from these people personally. So he's a rich dude already, and he talks about how Mitt Romney's rich, this and that. The guy takes payouts from a lot of these companies for consulting advice and things like that. The same thing Mitt Romney does. So, it's absolutely ridiculous for him to be sitting there trying to paint Mitt Romney as the rich guy and the rich, the rich dude that's out of touch with everyone. Obama's out of touch with everybody, too. Everything that he has was paid for. His college education was paid for in full. All the places that he got were paid for by friends of his father, friends of him, individuals that he knows. He's made money, ridiculous, amounts of money, and he doesn't tell them to the American